Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and once again it is time for a dynamic effort bench press day. But a quick reminder for those of you who watch these videos, please remember to click like down below, be greatly appreciated. So today we decided to do chains because I don't do grip variation on these. I'm all close grip these days because I don't use a bunch of different bars for this. Decided to do chains instead of bands today because I can rotate bars and stance on the other stuff on the lower speed work. So I went a little heavier, went up to 135. Felt like I got good bar speed still. Ran 102 pounds of chains and, did my 6 doubles. They felt good, got good speed, maintained it all the way through. Pretty happy with this. Again, bench is coming up really, really well. So nothing to complain about. We're just going to keep making these adjustments to the speed work, do the accessory work that I know I'm getting a lot out of. So we went with floor press, and I decided today, let me just do 3 sets, see if I can get the 225 for 10s. I did. So I decided for some, like I've said, on some of these bigger barbell movements we're doing for accessory or assistance, I'm only going to do 3 sets, right? The stuff that will beat us up the most, which is our max effort work. It's going to be the good mornings, the floor presses, maybe even the belt squat to some extent. We're going to do less volume. We're just going to focus on a little bit of tension for now, and we're going to hit the real volume on the easier to recover from stuff that really hammers those weak links. What's that going to be? Triceps, upper back work, hamstring work, the reverse hypers. These things is what we're going to hit. I got 3 by 10 on this with 225. Feel like I could keep loading this. It wouldn't be a bad idea for sets of 10 to just see if I can keep progressing on this for a bit. Now, about to be in a calorie deficit a little bit. I need to start trimming the fluff back down as we get closer to meet. Strength is on point. I feel like I'm not going to lose any strength. And to be honest, where I'm at now, as long as my deadlift is good, I would be thrilled to hit these training lifts at Worlds on the bench and the squat. Okay? I'd be thrilled to hit them for this meet. Next year, we need them to go up for nationals. But, you know what? They'll give me solid state records. And then we can hopefully, if I hit those lifts and can break the world record on the deadlift for my class, I'll get the world record total also. It's good enough. That would be great. Be great. So I decided to do JM floor presses, which I felt in the past, I got a lot of close grip bench max carryover out of these. I feel like I got a lot out of them. So I'm like, let me do them. And I left a lot in the tank. I'm like, I could have gone heavier. So next time we'll go a little heavier. I've now got my elbows healthy enough from all the band work. Because remember, guys, I was doing 20 sets of bands every week, band press downs with progressive overload for high reps. Now I'm doing 5 each workout. Now we have room for a little bit of real tricep work. But those floor presses, were a tricep exercise for me too. That close grip floor press. I mean, I feel a lot of delt and pec. I was feeling a lot of tricep on them today, now that I've gone heavier. All right, this first set sucked. It hurt. It didn't feel right. My back was like, what are you doing? But then I realized at the end, my back felt really, really good after this set. It's just not used to rowing after that pull. All right, I've been totally pain-free till today, the last couple days. My lat doesn't hurt, nothing hurts. The bruising is fading from that pull. We're back in action. I noticed loading bars, picking them up, no pain in there. After the first set, this was pain-free. So I'm like, let's just do 5 sets. I need to increase my overall rowing volume and variation at this point. We're going to just avoid pull-ups because I feel like that is what contributed to the lat overuse the most, because that stretch in that area. All right? And we're just going to do a lot of rowing. We're going to do a lot of rowing. I don't need the lat-specific stuff of the pull-ups. My lats are massive. My lats are massive. I don't care. They're good. And if we do some different row variations, it'll finish off what I need for the traps, the rear delts, even side delts. We're going to keep doing the upright rows. I like those. I feel they bring a lot to the table. Some workouts I'll throw the laterals in, or even the front raises here and there. just for the volume. But right now, I need to get that upper back. Need to get all that strong again. I need it to be more stable for the deadlifting. I need to be more stable for the deadlifting. But I feel like we got a bench PR. I absolutely have a bench PR in the tank. So I think what I'm going to do this week, we're going to come in and test the closed grip floor press. If it's real strong, I'm going to come in and bench the next week again, closed grip bench. If not, I'll just do a pin press or something. But based upon all this tricep work, based on this tricep work, based on that 355 with that buffalo bar, I'm hoping I've got a 365 closed grip bench in me with a pause real soon. Even if I start losing body weight now, I think I've got it. Upright rows. Do another 5 on 160 on these. These feel great in my whole shoulder girdle, my grip, my bicep, everything. These are a bicep exercise even for me. They're a grip exercise. I like them. Using just that little bit of body English, going real heavy on these. Not going super high. Some people ask, why am I not doing that? I've had someone ask me that, one of my clients. And I'm like, because it's easier on the shoulder. And we're working the entire delt and upper trap with this, right? This builds the entire shoulder girdle. Even if you don't go super high. Doesn't matter. It's real easy on the shoulder done this way. I get no inflammation. And I'm just keep getting stronger at these. But the other thing is it contributes to my grip training, bicep work. And as I add more rowing, I may not mess with mini hammer curls for a bit. Because I feel like my biceps, brachialis, all that are growing from all this pulling. And I just had to take a break from some of it for the lat to heal. But I think if we do more variation on the rowing, we'll be good there. And if I add a second type of row in here, that's going to be a ton of bicep work. And it handles all my grip training. Considering especially I do the speed pulls against heavy bands, which is also phenomenal for grip. I think we're going to be okay because I've gotten to where the fat bar work really wasn't limiting me anymore. Like I could do the same reps with fat bar stuff that I could with normal. I think my grip is doing great. My forearms are doing great. So, band press downs. Use the same weight I've been using. They felt a little harder at first because I did the JM presses today. But I managed to get 30 on everything, and I got over 30 on the last set, kind of taking it to failure. So we got at least 30 reps on these with a full red doubled over in each hand. A lot of tricep tension. And for me, that's going to be the name of the game. Watch my benching. Watch where I slow on that closed grip bench. It's all tricep for me. Not saying we neglect delts and pecs, but they're getting hit with all the delt work. They're getting hit with the floor presses, the speed benching. Okay. Triceps, triceps, triceps. And this gives me, again, that second angle. Keeps the elbows healthy. Really builds that lockout, the overspeed eccentric. And then that JM press really, really hammers the triceps at the bottom and middle. It's going to help me push through early on to use the triceps more coming out of the bottom of the bench. This is going to let me lock it. It's going to let me lock it right here. And it's going to keep the elbow tendons healthy so that I can keep going heavier on those JM presses. I want to get those real strong because it will carry over directly to my closed grip bench, which is going to be my competition bench. Overall, very, very, very happy with today's workout. And I think I'm looking pretty thick here. All right, guys, but that's really all I have to say on that today. I hope it's been informative, and I'll talk to you guys next time.